Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer's experience highlights the challenges of purchasing a monitor without thorough pre-purchase research. While seller inquiries can be helpful, the optimal monitor for a specific user often depends on nuanced factors related to their individual setup and workflow aspects difficult to predict without hands-on experience. Downloading the manufacturer's manual and carefully studying the specifications proved beneficial in preemptively identifying key features. However, even with meticulous preparation, the reviewer found that the monitor's suitability for their needs ultimately required testing. This reviewer sought a large curved monitor with picture-by-picture (PBP) functionality for professional use, specifically managing documents from two separate computers. While advertised as a gaming monitor, the device functioned as expected in a single-input gaming scenario with an NVIDIA graphics card. However, the intended multi-input professional application revealed limitations. Switching between inputs proved cumbersome, requiring multiple button presses, and the split-screen mode resulted in horizontally compressed displays due to the monitor's resolution and aspect ratio. This points to a key limitation. While the monitor itself isn't flawed, its suitability is heavily dependent on the intended use case. The reviewer suggests that this monitor is best suited for single-input gaming scenarios. A wider monitor with a higher horizontal frequency would better accommodate their professional needs. The monitor's VESA mounting compatibility is noteworthy. While lacking wall mount screws, the inclusion of a 75mm adapter allows for easy attachment to a standard VESA arm. Achieving a complete mount does require purchasing additional hardware, however. Performance varied depending on the connected device. The advertised high refresh rate, 160-200 Hz, was achievable with an NVIDIA graphics card and the appropriate DisplayPort connection, 1.4 or higher, necessitating updated drivers. Using an older graphics card resulted in a lower refresh rate suitable for general desktop use but inadequate for high-end gaming. Compatibility with a Mac proved less reliable, particularly with older models. The reviewer experienced display inconsistencies, including aspect ratio issues, demonstrating a preference for the Windows PC market. Ultimately, the reviewer concludes that the monitor performs as advertised for its intended purpose, high-end gaming with compatible hardware, at the given price point. However, its limitations became apparent for the reviewer's intended business application. They emphasized the importance of careful pre-purchase investigation, including downloading the manual, to avoid the cost and hassle of returns. They also suggest that investing slightly more might yield a monitor with better suited options for specific user needs.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer and his son were building a gaming PC, and the monitor selection became a crucial element. Initially, the plan was to use a hand-me-down monitor, but that proved insufficient for the new system's capabilities. A budget was set, and the son chose this monitor, a larger ultra-wide model with a high refresh rate, a feature rarely found at this price point. The reviewer had reservations about the unfamiliar brand, often associating lower-known manufacturers with compromises in quality. However, respecting his son's research and choice, he proceeded with the purchase. The initial impression was overwhelmingly positive. The monitor's colors were vibrant and accurate straight out of the box, requiring no calibration. Contrast and black levels surpassed expectations, appearing far richer than anticipated for its price. While lacking HDR and boasting a relatively modest brightness rating, the perceived brightness was significantly higher, likely due to the high native contrast ratio. The performance at the advertised high refresh rate was the true test, and it exceeded expectations. Benchmark tests revealed buttery smooth motion, even at frame rates exceeding the monitor's limit, showcasing a remarkable lack of tearing, ghosting, or any noticeable distortion. The reviewer, an owner of a high refresh rate ultra-wide monitor himself, noticed a significant difference in smoothness compared to his own display. Furthermore, AMD FreeSync compatibility worked flawlessly, a relief considering previous experiences with other FreeSync monitors. Despite the lack of official G-Sync compatibility certification, the monitor functions seamlessly with the NVIDIA graphics card. In conclusion, this monitor offers exceptional performance across its advertised features, delivering incredible value for its cost. Its high refresh rate, vibrant colors, and reliable FreeSync functionality make it a highly recommended option, and more importantly, it has made the reviewer's son incredibly happy.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer recently upgraded their home computing setup, replacing an older gaming PC with a mini PC. This necessitated a monitor upgrade, as their existing dual 23-inch monitors were incompatible with the mini PC's integrated graphics. The search for a replacement led them to this monitor, chosen for its positive reviews and larger screen size than their previous setup, without breaking the bank. This reviewer primarily uses their computer for work-from-home tasks, which frequently involve video conferencing and multitasking. The monitor's wide screen and crisp display proved remarkably effective for this, allowing for effortless split-screen use with multiple windows open simultaneously. This capacity significantly improved productivity and the overall work experience. In fact, the difference in picture quality between this monitor and their older monitor was so stark, despite having identical resolution specifications, that it highlighted the superior image quality of the new purchase. The monitor's fast response time also proved beneficial for their occasional gaming sessions. While highly impressed with the overall picture quality and value, this reviewer noted a significant drawback: the monitor's lack of height adjustability. As a taller individual, this proved problematic, requiring the purchase of additional monitor stands. However, they found the value proposition of this monitor so compelling that they purchased a second one, effectively creating a 4-screen workspace. Considering the total cost of their new setup, including the mini PC, monitors, cables, stands, and peripherals, the reviewer was extremely satisfied, emphasizing that this configuration surpassed their previous setup in both performance and value for money. They concluded by heartily recommending this monitor as a great buy, offering impressive performance at a remarkably affordable price.